A surprising headline involving Graceland, the famed home of Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley's famous estate nearly went into foreclosure after an alleged plot to steal it.
It's the latest in the saga surrounding one of the most iconic landmarks in American culture, Elvis's home, Graceland. The estate was almost sold out from under the Presley family in May. Now, a federal grand jury investigating stunning allegations of fraud surrounding its attempted sale at auction. A judge stopping the sale just one day before it could have been sold off to the highest bidder.
They asked if I signed the paperwork. No, he showed me all the documents. Is this your signature? No, it's not my signature.
Thanks in large part to this woman, Kimberly Philbrick, speaking out for the first time.
Do you think you saved Graceland?
I think that I had a big part of it.
Elvis with hits like Hound Dog and Burning Love made Graceland his home and refuge, where he raised his only child, Lisa Marie. Lisa Marie inheriting the estate, turning it into a museum honoring her father. Speaking to Diane Sawyer in 2003.
Does Graceland seem like another world away, or does it still seem like home?
It's kind of a sad thing, a life that existed there at one time, and the history and there was so much life, but it's still home to me very much when I'm there.
After Lisa Marie's tragic death last year at 54, she was buried near her father on Graceland's grounds.
There were so many mixed signals in Lisa Marie's last few months or so. You know, she went to a Golden Globe ceremony and she just didn't look physically well. At the same time, she went to Graceland just a few days before she died.
This year has been an incredible year.
And visited her father's grave and said, you know, she had so much more she wanted to do.
The estate was partially passed down to one of her daughters, actress Riley Keough. But earlier this year, a group calling themselves Nosany Investments announced that Graceland would be sold off to the highest bidder, claiming that Lisa Marie Presley had taken out a $3.8 million loan using Graceland as collateral.
Anyone who studied Lisa Marie's life and especially her finances wasn't immediately shocked to hear that maybe she was hugely in debt and maybe she had taken out some loan to pay off. But given how special that place was to her, that's the part that did seem a little odd, that she would have wanted to walk away from that.
But questions abound about who is behind this alleged plot. Elvis's granddaughter Riley Keough accusing the group, claiming to be creditors, of trying to pull off what she calls a fraudulent sale. In a lawsuit, Keough says her mother did not borrow anything and says the loan documents are forgeries, pointing to an affidavit from the notary saying, "I have never met Lisa Marie Presley, nor have I ever notarized a document signed by Lisa Marie Presley." That notary, Kimberly Philbrick, lives 800 miles away in Daytona Beach, Florida.
You think, oh, this is a joke, am I being punked?
She previously worked at car dealerships and for the county, notarizing car tags and titles. Shortly after the foreclosure announcement on Graceland, she says she received a call from a private investigator working for the Presley family.
They go, well, your notary was used in a document where somebody put it up for collateral.
When you saw the signature, what about it stood out to you?
That it looks absolutely nothing like my signature, and it's blurred in a lot of places.
She says the notary stamp on the supposed loan papers looks different than her real stamp. And the alleged loan company claimed the notary who signed the papers did it with Lisa Marie present.
So just to be clear, you've never met Lisa Marie Presley?
No.
You didn't sign anything for Lisa Marie
Nothing
Presley?
for her.
Thanks to Philbrick's affidavit, the judge issued a temporary injunction on the sale of Graceland at the 11th hour. Philbrick reiterated her story to a panel of grand jurors yesterday.
They had a list of names. Do I know this person? Am I familiar with them? No.
Her life, she says, has been upended with all the attention, her phone ringing off the hook, people knocking on her door, and even some accusing her of being in on the alleged scam.
You feel like you were a victim in this?
Absolutely, I was.
Do you want someone held accountable
Yes,
for it?
I do. Because I want to know the answer. How did you get my name?
That's the million-dollar
Yes,
question.
I know.
As a federal grand jury investigates, the alleged loan company did not respond to questions from ABC News, but did file a response in court in late May disputing the fraud accusations. Graceland, today a National Historic Landmark. ABC News sitting down with Linsey Marie Presley and actor Austin Butler, who played the king in the 2022 Oscar-nominated film Elvis.
We are in Graceland. We are in the jungle room.
This is where he was sitting at breakfast, right?
Sometimes.
What time of day would breakfast be?
5 in the afternoon, 11 at night.
Philbrick visiting Graceland herself for the very first time.
I never expected it to be like this. I feel like a kid in a candy store, but I did my thing. I came and I saw it. We had a good time.